Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, a proposal for a new overnight shelter in Ellensburg, but it is the proposed location that's getting some resistance. Stacy?
And we're soaking up that golden sunshine today. Temperatures, well, they're even getting warmer as we head into the weekend. I'll have all the details in my First Alert weather forecast.
Plus, showcasing student creativity. We are live at the 51st Annual Regional High School Art Exhibit in Pasco.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
And good Wednesday evening. Thank you for being here. I'm Austin Reed. Our big story at 5. Kittitas County does not have a year-round homeless shelter, and the city of Ellensburg is working to change that. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us their proposed location has been met with pushback.
Parents and community members say they're all for a shelter for people experiencing homelessness, but not one that's located less than 200 feet away from a daycare center. The city commissioned a study done to find the best location, and the result was 1200 Ruby Street, a property where Hope Source is already working to convert an old motel into affordable housing. But parents have expressed concerns about the safety of the children at the nearby Happy Feet Academy. While church leaders testified to the character of people experiencing homelessness in Ellensburg and the need for more shelter, community members say they're more worried about who the new resources might draw in from outside the city.
There has been talk tonight about how great the homeless community is that we currently have in Ellensburg. With a place to stay, it can bring in new and less kind individuals.
Coming up at 6, how the city is responding to those concerns and what they plan to do next. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Emily, we will see you at 6. Thank you. The Lewis Street overpass in downtown Pasco could bring revitalization to the area, but at the moment, small business owners say it is hurting their bottom line. Several business owners that we spoke with today say the construction has caused their clients to take their business elsewhere, where it's easier to drive and easier to walk. It's caused several business owners to turn to the city for help. Pasco City Councilman Leo Perales says he wants to do everything in his power to make this happen.
So we started looking, as soon as I heard about this going on and a lot of people contacting the city, myself and some other council members jumped right on it. I started doing some research, and I was able to find that perhaps we can use community development block grant funding to help these businesses.
Now, at this time, the help is still a work in progress and a timeline isn't known. Many of the small business owners that we talked to said they can't go 3 to 4 months, which is when the overpass is expected to fully open. Coming up new at 6 tonight, you will hear from some of those business owners on what it's like to set up shop there. The Yakima City Council has put a moratorium on parking enforcement in downtown Yakima while they work on a long-term solution to parking concerns. After last night's meeting, they are one step closer to that. The recommendation to keep the time limit for free parking at 2 hours and monthly permits for city-owned lots at $50. But they want to decrease the cost of a ticket from $50 to $20 and allow businesses with time-consuming services like massage parlors and hair salons to petition the city to change their street parking to 3 hours.
Honestly, the city in doing this, once we move forward, we need to do a far better job of immediate public education.
The city is holding an open house for the public on March 21st. Staff will use that input to create a final proposal and present it to the council to make a final decision on April the 2nd. All right, let's talk about politics. It is the counting of ballots for the primary election, which is now underway. In Benton County, 3 were just under 35,000 ballots received by the end of Monday night. Among those, about 1,200 are being challenged, most of them because the voters did not choose a party or their signatures did not match the signature on file. We spoke with the Benton County elections manager about that today.
So people that didn't pick a party, they've been sent letters in an effort to cure those. People have until the 21st at the end of the day to get those back for their ballot to be counted, but we have quite a bit that have been sent letters for not picking a party for this election. It's just for this election. It doesn't determine how they vote in the general. It's just for this, essentially a party primary.
Hatfield says that they have about a 32% return in this primary.
In 2020, we got 43% back, so it's a little lower than what we had in 2020.
Now, in Franklin County, the voter turnout has been about 22.5%. They will be dropping their final numbers this evening. But let's take a look at where the numbers are so far. Let's start in Benton County. Take a look at your screen. The Democrats voted 85% for Biden, about 5% for Dean Phillips, and 3.5% for Marianne Williamson. About 5% voted uncommitted. The Republican Party voters picked up about 77% of the vote with Trump. Nikki Haley got 19%, and other candidates won about 4.5% of the Republican votes. All right, let's go to Franklin County. Trump garnered about 82% of the vote, with Nikki Haley earning 15%. The other candidates combined got about 3.6%. The Democrats picked Biden at almost 86% of the vote. Dean Phillips got 4.4%, Marianne Williamson 4.2%. There were also 5.5% who voted uncommitted, and statewide the numbers look like this: Biden with 86%, Phillips with 3%, and Williamson with 2.7%. Statewide, almost 7.5% voted uncommitted. And the Republican primary voters in the state gave Trump close to 74% of the vote. Nikki Haley got about 22%. The other candidates on the ballot claimed 4.6% of the ballots counted so far. The counting will continue until the official certification of the primary election on March the 22nd. All right, switching gears, let's talk about our weather now. St. Patty's Day weekend is getting closer since we've made it past that hump now. Hi, Stacy.
Hey, Austin. Yeah, it's been a beautiful day. We've been tracking some breezy winds through the area, and we're seeing those light gusty winds are going to start to pick up even more so in the Kittitas Valley through Ellensburg and even into the Yakima Valley tonight. But other than that, not bad. Let's take a look at that sunset from last night. Now, there was a strange occurrence, and it was all these clouds passing by. We had a couple of microbursts of rain, and in some areas yesterday, we even saw hail falling through the area. It was brief. It was like 5 minutes and it was gone, but not a bad looking sunset on our time lapse. This is what it looks like tonight. Beautiful clear skies, 59 degrees, winds at 11 miles per hour. Our sunset officially now at 7 p.m. Here's what's coming up. Clear and chilly temps overnight tonight. We're going to be chilly through Friday morning. Sunny with gradual warming temperatures. We'll see the 60s in the coming days. 70-degree temperatures are coming our way next week, and spring officially begins next Tuesday. All the details coming up in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin.
Thank you, Stacy. We'll see you then. 36-year-old Luberto Fernandez Rodriguez has been sentenced to 37 years in prison after pleading guilty to killing 2 people back in 2021. Rodriguez pleaded guilty to first-degree murder, domestic violence, and fatally attacking and running over his girlfriend, Rocio Ramos Martinez, outside the YWCA on New Year's Day in 2021. Rodriguez then drove off in his pickup truck and crashed head-on into another vehicle on 97, killing Alfred Anaya and injuring his wife. Rodriguez pleaded guilty to vehicular homicide and vehicular assault in that case. And a gang member is sentenced to 57 months for illegal possession of a firearm after threatening to burn down a Yakima bar. Alex Nunez, a 23-year-old Yakima man, gets another trip to prison. Court documents reveal that Nunez spent time in prison back in 2022 for 2 felony offenses. He was released this past July, and 6 months later, police were called to the Little Dutch Inn bar in Yakima, where Nunez had been cut off from alcohol and got angry and started making threats to shoot up the place and then burn it down. When officers got there, they saw Nunez throw away a gun, which turned out to be a semi-automatic pistol loaded with over 15 rounds of ammunition. Because of prior felonies, Nunez was not allowed to have a gun. He was sentenced to 57 months, followed by 3 years of supervised release. Well, we have an in-custody death at the Yakima County Jail to tell you about. It's now under investigation. According to the Yakima County Department of Corrections, jail staff found Anthony Lucey unresponsive in his unit early Tuesday morning. The agency says a corrections officer entered the unit and began emergency assistance and called for help. However, Luce died right before 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. The Yakima County Sheriff's Office and later Yakima Police were called to investigate. The Yakima County Department of Corrections will also conduct an independent internal investigation. According to the Department of Corrections, Luce came into custody on March 8th and had been held on theft in the 3rd degree. All right. Turning to other news and lighter news, new at 5, a night to honor high school students' artwork. Columbia Basin College is hosting its 51st annual Regional High School Art Exhibit right now. And that's where we find Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma live from CBC with more. Hey, Monique.
Hi, Austin. Yes, the event hasn't started quite yet, not till 5:30 p.m. tonight. But first, let me move out of the way so you can get a little preview and a glimpse of the artwork that's being showcased tonight. So, the artwork being represented is from 15 different high schools across 9 school districts. That this year's exhibit consists of 278 art pieces of students' artwork. From those pieces, the jury show will recognize 15 judge choices, 10 honorable mentions, and 10 superintendent choices awards. Also, Central Washington University will continue its tradition of awarding selected students with a scholarship. Coming up later tonight at 6, I'll have more information for you guys here. Reporting live in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, enjoy that artwork, Monique. We'll see you at 6 o'clock. Thank you for that. The news at 5, just getting started. You know, it's a popular social media app reportedly used by millions, and I'm talking millions of Americans, but the House of Representatives has voted in favor of a bill that could potentially lead to a ban on TikTok here in the U.S. of A. And let's get another live look outside from our Pasco Skycam. 59 degrees. No, that's our Richland Skycam. My bad. 59 degrees, almost to 60. What a gorgeous shot. Stacy's working on your forecast as we'll be back in a little over 2 minutes.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222. Tonight, the race to get desperately needed aid into Gaza, plus the showdown on the Hill over the vote to ban TikTok. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
In life's delicate moments, turn to the compassionate experts at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Whether it's hospice, palliative, or grief care for adults and children, we are here for you in Benton and Franklin counties. And the best part, our grief support comes at no cost to you. When life gets tough, we're here to guide you, ensuring you live your best life, even through the toughest moments. Visit us today at tccbestlife.org.
Walla Walla Regional Airport, the gateway to your next vacation. As spring and summer travels approach, plan your flights through Walla Walla Airport. We offer free parking, and we have 2 Alaska flights to Seattle daily, making your travel easy and convenient. Take the time off, explore the world, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Walla Walla Airport, your connection to your next vacation. Book today. AlaskaAir.com, your destination awaits.
With Dish, get the same TV bill every month for 2 years.
Hello? God, I think someone's coming.
No price hikes, no surprises. Because surprising TV shows are great. Surprising TV bills, not great.
Let's get you some fresh water.
The 2-year TV price guarantee from Dish. Tuned in to you.
This water tower sits on an eroding, unstable hill.
There is a serious amount of erosion going on.
But no one is sure who should stop the erosion.
Somebody needs to start accepting responsibility.
The Craig's Hill Dilemma. Apple Valley News Now at 6, Thursday.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Well, Welcome back to the news at 5. A major move by Congress today. A bill clearing the House of Representatives would ban TikTok if its parent company ByteDance does not sell the app. Lawmakers say they are really concerned about security issues, especially with ByteDance ties to the Chinese government. ABC's Perry Russum has the latest.
The rules are suspended. The bill is passed.
Today, one step closer to a TikTok shutdown.
TikTok is a threat to our national security.
This morning, the House overwhelmingly passing a bill that would ban TikTok if its parent company ByteDance does not sell the app in the next 6 months.
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe, a winner.
The app has about 170 million users in the United States. That's more than half the American population.
I use TikTok a lot.
It kind of just keeps me informed.
It helps me be aware of more activism as well as issues going on in the community.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill say their issue is not with TikTok. They say they're concerned about ByteDance, a company in China, and its ties to the Chinese government. Lawmakers say ByteDance could share user data with the Chinese government, and China could control what Americans see and do not see on their phones.
TikTok is owned by ByteDance. ByteDance is in China, and when you're in China, you have to do whatever the Chinese Communist Party says you have to do.
A TikTok spokesperson says they have never shared user information with the Chinese government.
This is a Pandora's box. What's to stop Congress or the United States government in the future from forcing the sale of another social media company, claiming that it's protecting Americans' data from foreign adversaries?
The bill now goes to the Senate. If it passes there, it heads to the president to sign into law.
If they pass it, I'll sign it.
And that was ABC's Perry Russum reporting. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he will review the bill. He has not committed to putting it up for a vote. Top Senate intelligence leaders are pushing for a vote, citing the national security threats. In more local news tonight, Tri-Cities nonprofit has unveiled a brand new identity. What used to be known as Columbia Industries will now be known as Columbia Ability Alliance. Since it first began, the nonprofit went through transitions, essentially broadening the scope of the people it could help.
We are super excited about this, and when you look at our new name and new brand mark, you might recognize that Columbia, it's a nod to where we've been for the last 61 years and the heritage of this organization, all the work that we've been doing to build a more inclusive community. It also recognizes that we were born here in the Columbia Basin, and on the nonprofit side of the house, this is the community that we serve.
Columbia Ability Alliance offers resources and guidance to people who face a myriad of life challenges, including those with physical or mental barriers, those with housing instability, those escaping addiction, veterans, and those escaping violent environments.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And everybody's been beaming about how beautiful the day was. Still a very nice evening. Look at that. We're at 59 degrees right now. Now the winds have started to pick up slightly, and we'll continue to see that through the evening. But overall, looking great on our Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. Here's what temperatures are going to be doing overnight. Again, we get chilly. In fact, we're dropping down below that freezing level. So I know some of my gardening friends are tempted to start planting. Don't do it just yet. We still have some cold nights ahead, but the temperatures come right back up close to 60 degrees and lots of sunshine on the outside. In Yakima tonight, we're going to drop down to 31 degrees. So again, below that freezing level, but nice clear skies moving into tomorrow. Temperatures will be flirting with 60 degrees or maybe a few degrees past 60 throughout the afternoon. Let's take a look at what I've been tracking most of the afternoon, and that's the winds. Now, right now, these are sustained winds. Not too bad, 11 miles an hour in Tri-Cities and Yakima. Ellensburg seeing sustained winds of 17, but we are seeing gustier winds in that area. In fact, those winds are going to be kind of gusty throughout the evening. Breezy in the Columbia Basin and a little bit of breezy winds along the foothills of the Blues. Tomorrow, we'll start our day with calmer winds in the foothills. A little bit breezy Columbia Basin. As the day progresses, we'll see those winds pick up again down through Hermiston and Tri-Cities. So just light winds, not a whole lot to talk about as far as that goes. And as we get into our Friday afternoon, we'll look for those breezy winds to be picking up once again in the afternoon hours. Spring is just 6 days away. It officially happens on Tuesday, March 19th, 8:06 p.m. And With that said, my first allergy forecast of the season. I've been sniffling already, and our pollen counts are anywhere from medium high to high, and they're going to continue to rise as we head into the weekend. 8.8 is very high on Sunday, so you might want to get a head start on the allergy meds because we're definitely going to have that pollen moving around in the area. Tonight's temperatures chilly around the region, 26 in Cle Elum, 31 for Sunnyside, Toppenish, and Yakima. 29 in Ellensburg. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area will be in the 30s. Once again, a little on the chilly side, so you'll probably be needing that coat late tonight or early tomorrow morning. And we're going to stay at the freezing level there along the foothills of the Blues. Milton Freewater, though, at 33 degrees. Let's talk about tomorrow. Grab your shades. Wall-to-wall sunshine is going to be great out there. Temperatures hinting with 60 degrees here in the foothills. We'll hit the 60s, could even go above that, and flirting with the 60s in the Yakima Valley, Ellensburg at 56. Now, some stargazing tips. If you look to the west after sunset tonight and tomorrow, you could see Jupiter and the moon pretty close together. So if you have one of those telescopes, take a look at that. That's your stargazing update. Here's a look at your 7-day planner. Lots of sunshine. It's going to be beautiful on your St. Patty's Day. And don't forget, first day of spring on Tuesday. Tri-Cities, gorgeous weather with temperatures hitting the 70-degree mark beginning Monday and Tuesday of next week. In Walla Walla, slightly cooler, but again, reaching those 70-degree temps on the first day of spring. And those overnight lows finally getting above the freezing level as we move through the first part of next week. Temperatures looking good. Nice weather ahead in Hermiston with those overnight lows in the 30s progressing up into the 40s. So great looking weather, Austin. Still to come is our viewer photo of the night, and I'll be back with that in just a few minutes. Austin.
All right, Stacy, thank you. I think you deserve a day off this week for bringing us all this nice weather. Still ahead here at 5, she has appeared in TV shows and films. Now actress Olivia Munn is sharing her personal health battle and sharing a special message. That's next.
Jessica Jalor, Good Morning Northwest. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show at R&R RV North Spokane, March 14th through the 23rd. Shop over 140 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show, March 14th through the 23rd, indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com.
Stan, you're right. The only thing better than video games
are virtual reality video games.
Especially when you're in a player versus player battle arena.
And you're right about Hollowgate being another fun thing you can do at Triple Play.
Yes, I win another round.
That makes Roy 9, Stan 3.
Epic comeback incoming.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
If I wasn't too big to fit in there, I'd whoop them both.
Get a great deal on a great-looking lawn and a really comfortable ride. Introducing Kubota Z200 series mowers with a new K-Ride comfort system. Designed to optimize your ride so you have everything you need to glide your way to a perfectly manicured lawn. Right now, get a Kubota Z200 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 48 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
If you're hurt at work, your life can go into a downward spiral.
You're injured. You can't work. Your bills are piling up.
But winning workers' comp benefits isn't easy.
You're the underdog.
We'll fight laboring industries to get you the workers' compensation benefits you deserve.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Welcome back. Actress Olivia Munn hopes her revealing breast cancer battle will encourage other women to take preventative steps. The 43-year-old announced that she underwent a double mastectomy after doctors diagnosed her with an aggressive breast cancer. She posted this info on her Instagram page and urged other women to get a lifetime risk calculated by a doctor. That is a breast cancer risk assessment score. Munn says she had one, which led to an ultrasound, then an MRI, and finally the biopsy, which revealed the cancer. All right, coming up next, as we look live from our Skycam in Richland, Stacey Lee will come back, have a final look at your local forecast, so stay with us.
Hello there, watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Taco time got you feeling like a craving lunatic? Can't explain your need for crispy, zesty? Can't remember my name until I get my hands on a Taco Time fish taco? You're not alone. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is a sign you'll want in your yard.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade. I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone. No trade-in needed. US Cellular. Built for us.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
How does free college or training sound? It's possible. Washington College Grant gives eligible people money for certificate programs, job training, apprenticeships, or college. Learn more at wagrant.org. That's wagrant.org.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Taco time got you feeling like a craving lunatic? Can't explain your need for crispy, zesty? Can't remember my name until I get my hands on a Taco Time fish taco? You're not alone. When you know what you want, anytime is taco time.
And welcome back. Take a look at your screen. Great weather photo from our friend Russell Garver. That was last night, Walla Walla. Look at that beautiful sunset. Great shot. Now get over with your phone and scan that QR code on the right side of your screen. That's how you submit your weather photos now. So again, thank you to our friend Russell Garver for submitting. Go ahead and take a quick snap of that QR code. It takes you right to the place where you can download your photos. So thank you so much for sharing. All right, let's take a peek at our 7-day planning forecast for 1 second here. Looking good weather-wise. I had to show it again because I'm so happy. And of course, St. Patty's is this weekend. I'm Irish. It's like everything is falling.
I'm Irish too.
Everything's falling into line just right for the weekend. And we'll take a quick peek at Walla Walla and Hermiston. Look at those temperatures. I'm seeing 70 degrees in the forecast, both Walla Walla and Hermiston. Tri-Cities. Just a great looking forecast, Austin. What are you going to do? Now this is the weather we promised you
Yes.
when you came here, right?
Yes.
Now you're seeing it.
Now I'm seeing it.
Sorry you had to go through that dreary part of
Right.
January and February, but
The light is, I'm seeing the light. Thanks,
There we go.
Stacey. We'll see you back here at 6. World News Tonight is next.